can't see it. But there's geese. That's what's causing the traffic. Ah!
We can see if they have it. If they have it, do you want to get that?
It's so beautiful. I think that's mentaiko, huh? Yeah, the Ichigo Jasmine Latte sounds good. Tuna tataki over rice, Ichigo Jasmine Latte, second lunch. I want caffeine. Can I get the baklava cream top? And then we'll do the tres leches, the Mish Mish bar, and the halva corn flake cookie. And the Habibi tea. Number 2.
3.
Number 3. Tres leches, halva cornflake cookie, Mish Mish bar. What's in the Mish Mish bar?
Apricots?
We were only gonna get 2 pastries, but that cookie. Sorry, added in. Okay, we're unboxing. It's so cute. Oh, this is the egg plate. Trinket dish. I got a check-in this time coming home. Ooh, it's so cute. Cute. Oh, this is a lot.
Well, that's just stuffing.
Okay, good. I'll need it for my plates. Oh, it's the star one I made. They're actually so cute together.
Yeah.
Yay! Cute. Oh, my sister would love this.
Are you gonna buy one for her?
It's too hard to transport.
It must come with like a list.
Or I might just eat it in transit. Oh. Wait, can I okay, well, 1 second. I'll just eat first. I wanna look through it.
Oh, I haven't journaled that much though. I haven't even used the art editor yet. But I think I'll use it a bit more with pastels. That's it.
What's in this? It's not just regular custard or regular milk, right?
It's 3 kinds, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Condensed.
whipped cream. Wait, are you okay? It's not oat milk.
It's fine.
You need lactate. We're moving all of the ephemera out of this. Because this is cats now. This is hilarious. I like it a lot.
I love.
Yay, that's so cute. Ah, thank you.
Thank you.
That one's so cool. I've never had anyone stamp directly. Wait, where's your journal? Can I show them what you made?
Yeah.
This is what Kat made. She's always so creative. Also, I like the font you chose. It matches the vibe, the angular lines. And then I just filled in. Well, added a few of the first day stuff from Chicago. And this is the status of the table, but we gotta get going. Thanks for joining us. Hi, I'm with my friend Kat. We got her a traveler's notebook. She's a TN girly now. And I just want to ask her, actually she doesn't know what's happening. But I just want to ask her a few questions about her journaling. I don't know, journey. Well, first of all, are you liking it?
Yes, I really love journaling because it lets me be creative and express my feelings.
There you go. She's a counselor, everyone. And she's about to graduate. So if you're seeing this, give her all the congratulations in the comments. But I guess I want to ask, what do you think you're going to use your journal for in the future? Like, are you going to continue doing creative stuff or mostly writing? Because like right now you're super busy, but do you see yourself doing different things with your journal?
I'm most excited to use my journal for my trip to Japan. So collecting little pieces here and there and kind of doing more like scrapbook vibes.
Yeah. We're not going to flip through it because it's private, but she has the black Tokyo edition that we got, I think, at the Bel Canto pop-up. But yay, another one converted to the dark side. Hey, bye, Kat.
Hi.
Hey everyone, it's Job. I hope you're doing well. Wow, this feels like a return to form. It feels so nice to be back in Vancouver. Although I'm already back in California, I spent just a few days after being in Chicago to basically celebrate my mom's birthday. She actually had her birthday while my sister and I were in Chicago working at Stationery Fest, and it was a great chance to be with the family. I kept it pretty low key, but on one day, on Friday, I actually took a day off to just hang out with my best friend Kat, and we did some cafe hopping. And yeah, it was a short and sweet visit, and I already missed Vancouver. I like trying to be there during my family's birthday, but it's not always the case, and so I lucked out this time and had a chance to celebrate my mom's birthday. So this spread was partially, I guess it's not partially done. I had a fun chance to get my notebook stamped at Mish Mish, the third restaurant cafe that we went to. It's actually just a cafe, but it was our third stop of the day. And it was so funny. I don't know what we asked. I think we were asking for like stickers or if they had any ephemera, like a cup sleeve. And they stamp all their cups and cup sleeves, and they were like, do you want to just stamp your notebook with our stamp? And we were like, oh my gosh, yes. So it was super fun. I've never been offered that before. I think I've asked a cafe before if I could use their stamp, but I've never had the staff offer their stamp to us to use. So that was super fun. And yeah, today's journaling session is very simple. Nothing, too crazy. I didn't pull out any paints or anything. I just used found ephemera. So after this, actually, I had more Japanese food. It was my sister and I's first time trying Hello Nori, which is like a hand roll place. It was really good and it's very affordable. So that was a really fun experience. So I just stuck down that little piece of ephemera. I think it was from a business card, but I just tore it off because I just wanted a small piece of that ephemera. And I'm just using my thumbnail size photos. I love printing my photos teeny tiny just because I don't want it to take up a huge chunk of my spread. And especially with this spread, there's a lot going on already. There's some stamping happening. There's like a Traveler's Company stamp, and there's a moon stamp and this kind of eye stamp that was from BK, and also the Mish Mish, Mish Mish. That's hard to say. Mish Mish. It sounds like I'm saying miss, but with an accent. Mish. No, I can't say it. Mish Mish. Wait, I need to take a break. I'm back and I've collected myself, and all of that rambling was to say that I like my pictures tiny just so they don't take up too much space on the spread. And it's really just like a cost saving thing too, because I use a Canon selfie or my larger printer to print these photos. It does take up, some money for ink and stuff. So I like to collage a bunch of photos onto a 4x6 like image and cut it out myself. So it's tiny and I save on photo paper, and I get a lot of pictures so I can journal about multiple days all at once. So it really is just like a cost saving thing, but I do also like the aesthetic of it. After adding some little captions using my Pentel brush pen, I used a red marker just to add like the little location markers. So one for Takenaka, one for Yama Cafe, which was so good. By the way, the strawberry or the Ichigo jasmine tea latte is so good. If you're in Vancouver and in Vancouver right at this moment, they probably still have it. I don't know if it'll last very long because it's a spring special, but it was so good. And then also I added a little like location marker for Mish Mish. I pronounced it correct this time. And then I used my ransom note letters to spell out cafe. And I actually was toying around doing like a favorites video for the longest time, but I was like, oh, it's already like we're well into 2025 and this was more of a 2024 favorite thing. So I'll think about it, but I still love this thing. It's a ransom notebook. Some people call it like magazine letters, but it's like collage letters basically. And I've been using it for most of 2020. I think I discovered it in 2023 and I brought it to Stationery Fest for my workshop with TRC. And then I kept using it after that. And ever since then, like this kind of magazine letter ransom note aesthetic has kind of dominated the internet in terms of like collaging and like stationery and stickers and stuff. It's everywhere and I love that, but I'm trying to not use it as much because I want to make room for different letter stickers and alphabet stickers that I've been seeing around. To complete that little header, I just wrote day in like a fun angular font because I wanted to write cafe day, and I was inspired by my friend Kat's kind of angular lettering, and so I wanted to emulate that as a little nod to her. And then I went in and did my journaling using my new-ish pen. This is the Sarasa. Oh, is it Sarasa Nano? I think that's what it is. It's the Sarasa refills, but it's in 0.38 or 0.3, I believe. So I think most Sarasas are 0.5, but this is great. I think this is up there in terms of like my favorite gel pens. And I don't know, I've always gravitated towards the Muji pens ever since I've stopped using Uniball 1 inserts because I find that they skip a lot. But man, I forget that this was like my favorite gel pen before, because I used to use a Sarasa Grand for everything, basically for all of my planning needs. When I was teaching in Vancouver, I was using a Sarasa Grand with like the brown black ink, and I haven't used it ever since then. I don't know if it's not trauma. I just feel like when I moved to Long Beach, I actually gave that pen, my favorite pen, to my mentor teacher, and he still uses it to this day. He's out of refill, so I should get him one. I remember he messaged me about it. Okay, anyways, I was saying that ever since I gave that pen to him, I never like bought one for myself again. And so when I got this Sarasa Nano, I don't know if that's the actual name. I'll leave it down in the description bar if that's the actual name or what it's actually called, but it's great. If you like the Muji writing experience, this is pretty similar, if not better. I haven't really truly sat down and like compared the two of them in terms of which one I like the most, but I just know that the Sarasa pens are great. I do want to try the one that's kind of like quick drying. I heard that one's really good, but that one only comes in 0.5. But I digress. I've been in my gel pen phase, as you know, for a while now. But I still use my fountain pens in my passport size traveler's notebook. But I don't know, there's just something about using a very smooth and glidey gel pen. And I do get to indulge in writing in, I don't know how to call it, like writing more firmly or like using more pressure when I write. Because when I use my fountain pens, I obviously try to be more gentle, and fountain pens don't take, extremely firm writing pressure. And so I've learned to like, loosen and be a little bit more gentler in terms of when I'm writing. But when I'm using a gel pen, I can really just like dig into the paper. I remember my favorite pen is the Pentel RSVP from high school all the way to university, and I wrote all my notes in that. And that's I don't know if it's a gel pen, but it's not the most like glidey pen. I found it smooth, but I think it was still a ballpoint, and so I was really used to digging into the paper. Like, when you flip to the side of your page and you can feel the indents of your writing, that's how intensely I used to write. And I don't know, I can gladly say that I've kind of fixed that over the years. Not that that was ever a problem, but I'm glad that I was able to adapt that habit a bit so I can enjoy my fountain pens a little bit more. Not to say that you can't write firmly with, fountain pens. It might just break your pen, but no one's stopping you. It's your money. But yeah, that was a long tangent to say I've been enjoying my gel pens. And I think while I was writing, I was actually adding decorative elements. I tend to do that sometimes when I'm writing. Sometimes I feel like the journal spread is done, and then I'm like, oh, you know what, let's add more things. And I think that's the nice thing about, journaling at your desk. Like, you don't have to, follow some sort of order when you're decorating or whatnot. Like right now, that place needed a coffee related sticker, and I thought, hey, let's add a cat sticker over there, because I was with my friend Kat and I thought it made sense. And so, I stopped writing and I added a little sticker. And I think that's pretty much it for this journal spread. I just kept writing, and I will end up actually journaling a little bit more, but I realized that I wasn't filming it. But this was the day that I started using my new work bag, and I journaled about it on the following spread. And although I didn't capture the process, you'll see it in a little bit that I used a library card, which I love using library cards in my journal to do a little like journaling card moment there. But overall, I really enjoyed, traveling back to Vancouver. It is always going to be home, and I just love exploring that concept of home. As you all know, I've done like PET tape launches with that concept, and I think the concept of, oh, speaking of home, my sister's calling. 1 second. It's kind of crazy that call came in when we were just talking about home, but I think I was trying to explain that, no matter where you'll be or where you end up, there are places that will always feel like home, and I feel like Vancouver is one of those places for me. Although I'm starting to feel more grounded, and I feel like I have my roots slowly, planted in SoCal, I think, I'll always have a home in Vancouver, and I think that's super exciting. And it's always fun to reflect on. And I don't know, I always feel mushy and gushy thinking about, home, because I've called home many different places, or I've called many places home. Wow, I can't talk today. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed being back. And although it was super short, I can't wait to be back. And again, we'll do more fun visits to shops that I love, like Granville Island. I haven't been in so long, and I really wanted to go to Paperia during my visit, but it just wasn't in the cards for me. Okay, we're gonna wrap up this journal spread with some journaling on this journal card. I'm just journaling about the first day that I used my new work bag. I'm loving it a lot, actually. It's the Coach Empire Carryall 48. I have like a new what's in my bag video that I did for Instagram, which was super fun. I don't know, I've been really in my head about social media recently, and I feel like making fun content like that and small videos like that feels like, I don't know, a fun thing to do. It's not something that I need to feel nervous about, which I've been feeling lately. Even editing this video this whole week has been looming over me, and then I finally did it on Sunday, and it wasn't so bad. I don't know, I have some anxieties about, my work and my journaling pages and how I edit things, and I'm trying to get over it, and I'm trying to tell myself that done is better than perfect, because we can procrastinate and be our worst inner critic, but sometimes you just got to do it and move on and enjoy life, even if there are little mistakes and little hiccups in the things that we make and the things that we do. But I think that's it, folks. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you made it to the end of this video, leave a rain emoji or a coffee emoji or an umbrella emoji in the comments below. I love you so much. Please take care. I love you. Bye-bye.